Translator's Introduction. This book is a translation of the authorized biography of Wang Liping, a living Taoist master, written by two of his longtime disciples. Wang Liping is a 18th generation transmitter of the Longmen or Dragon Gate branch of Taoism, which traces its spiritual lineage back over 800 years. In his childhood, Wang Liping was chosen for special training as a transmitter by three elderly masters of Dragon Gate Daoism. The practice of bringing up specially chosen individuals as holders and transmitters of esoteric teachings is practiced by Tibetan Buddhists and Kangyan Sufis, as well as Dragon Gate Taoists. After being located by the elderly Dragon Gate masters, Wang Liping was subsequently educated and trained in Taoist practices for a period of 15 years. Now he is himself a teacher. This is the story of his early life and esoteric training based on his own recollections. The Dragon Gate branch is a sect of the powerful complete reality school of Taoism, which has integrated Buddhism and Confucianism into a comprehensive new form of Taoism. Complete reality Taoism eventually spread all over China during the Middle Ages and still continues in existence today. Numerous classics and texts of the school have been translated into English over the last 10 years. Completely reality Taoism is generally divided into two main traditions, Southern and Northern. The somewhat older Southern tradition is rooted in the work of Zhang Bodang, Chang Pota, 983 through 1082, whose masterpiece, Understanding Reality, is considered one of the classics of Taoist spiritual alchemy and is also studied by Taoists in the Northern tradition. Another work is Spiritual Alchemy by the same master. 400-character treatise on the gold elixir is also widely esteemed and studied by Taoists of both Southern and Northern traditions. The Northern tradition of complete reality Taoism is rooted in the work of Wang Chongyang Wang Qi, 1113 through 1171. Particularly, his 15 statements on the establishment of a teaching, Wang is believed to have learned from Lu Dongbin, Lu Tingping, and D, the great master known as Ancestor Lu. The Ancestor Lu is associated with the integration of Buddhism and Confucianism with ancient Taoism to produce the germ of the new spiritual alchemy of complete reality Taoism. Wang Chongyang is also believed to have studied from Lu's own teacher. Later he himself taught a number of famous figures in Taoist tradition. English version of works by and about Ancestor Lu, Wang Chongyang, Zhang Budan, and other adepts of complete reality Taoism can be found in Understanding Reality, Inner Teachings of Taoism, Vitality, Energy, and Spirit, The Spirit of the Tao and Mortal Sisters, A Book of Balance and Harmony, The Secret of the Golden Flower. The Dragon Sect Gate of Taoism, of which Wang Liping is an heir, was an offshoot of the Northern tradition of the Complete Reality School. Its spiritual descent is traced to the 13th century master Chang Chong, who was one of the great disciples of Wang Chongyang. Chang Chong, the master of Eternal Spring, was one of the sages who advised Genghis Khan to preserve the ancient civilizations of China after the Mongolian conquest over 800 years ago. Genghis Khan appointed Chang Chong overseer of religions in China, and the Dragon Gate sect thus played a critical role in the conservation of Chinese culture. Taoists attribute Chang Chong to the core of the work known as A Journey to the West, a symbolic story encapsulating Taoist, Buddhist, and Confucian teachings. Journey to the West was popularized in drama during the Yang Dynasty, 1277 through 1367, and later elaborated during the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644, into one of the most famous and popular novels of Chinese literature, comments on the interior spiritual significance of the journey to the West, written by Lu Ling I Ming, an 11th generation master of the Dragon Gate sect. Can be found translated into English in Vitality, Energy, and Spirit. A living survivor of the tumultuous era of the Great Cultural Revolution, Wang Lipeng is reputed to be a master of a very unusual range of knowledge and capacities. As a specially trained transmitter, he continues the Dragon Gate tradition of maintaining and updating Taoist sciences. In addition to his teaching and healing activities and work on recompiling the Taoist canon, Wang Lipeng also serves as an advisor to the numerous official committees devoted to research on Chinese medicine, diet, and other elements of Chinese culture traditionally subtended by Taoism. He is a husband and father. Over the ages, it has been customary for Taoists to design and employ different educational formats in accordance with original principles of flexibility enunciated in the ancient classic Lao Tzu, or Tao Te Ching. For the purposes of modern projection of the Dragon Gate teaching, Master Wang Lipeng presents new philosophical framework referred to as the Triple World. The first level of the Triple World consists of three realms: people, events, and things. This is the level of experience that has both form and substance. That which is accessible to ordinary human senses and the scientific instruments have been invented to extend and augment the range of these senses. The middle level of the Triple World consists of the three realms of heaven, earth, and humanity. This level of experience includes that which has form but no substance, and that which has substance but no form. This is already beyond the domain of ordinary understanding. That which has form but no substance is like dreams. That which has substance but no form is called vitality, energy, and spirit. The highest level of the Triple World consists of the three realms of the universe: time, space. These terms, as used here in Taoist context, do not have exactly the same meanings as ordinarily understood. Said to be the domain of that which has neither form nor substance. The upper three realms, as experienced through Taoist practice, are found even vaster and richer than what are ordinarily experienced by the senses. As the universe, time, and space, this is the realm of the Tao. The purpose of the doctrine, conditioning, or abstract conceptualization, but rather it is designed as an expedient means of structuring knowledge, practice, and experience. Special cultivation of the faculties is needed and is necessary even to perceive what is beyond ordinary conception. So orientation requires some way of hinting at what cannot be exactly described. As will be seen in this book, describing outstanding events in the course of Master Wang Lipeng's training, each level of the system corresponds to Taoist exercises, levels of perception, and modes of self-cultivation. Thus, the system leads the mind from the realm of the known into the realm of the unknown. By development and refinement of the capabilities and capacities that ordinarily lie dormant in the uncultivated state. This book illustrates something of the possibilities of Taoism hinted at in the classics, through the remarkable story of a modern wizard of the tradition. Along the way, the book describes conditions in China, past and present, outstanding personalities of yesteryear, principles and practices of Taoist immortals, the origins of the Dragon Gate teachings, and new visions of human potential and the possibilities of the future. Now Now we'll get into part 1.